Hello again, this is Vildra. I am back and I just recorded 2 episodes and realized I messed up with Nightmare. She could only offer friendship. And I want more. Let's see where I'm at. Dorian was the last. Bedroom, closet, bedroom. Gym hall door. Twice? Okay, so I'm at... Okay, let's see. Sadness. I'm probably at this one then.
Would you like to go for a walk?
Because you're a walk-in closet?
You catch my meaning well. You could do all sorts of things inside me here. Practically my own little room. Spread your arms this way and that, jump up and down, sit and have a spot of tea.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it's right fun, innit? I've been thinking of upgrading this to a real room in the house. I don't have the proper permits. Also on my door. Goodbye.
Okay. Where am I with the others? Dang. I'm not done with either Mitchell or Daisuke. Okay. Daisuke.
As always, you find Daisuke standing silently, deep in concentration.
Always happy to see you.
And I, you. Your smiling face is a welcome sight, always. First, I must thank you. When you first ran into me, I admit I was angry. I was furious, thinking of all the work I would be unable to do as I recovered. But when you agreed to help me, I began to see that in my pig-headed stubbornness, I was creating more work for myself. Cabrizio's reorganization and your taking up my deliveries allowed me to see where I had fallen short. Not only in my duties, but in my personal life.
What are you getting at?
Well,
Daisuke reaches out to take your hand in his, lifting it to his lips and pressing a gentle kiss to the back of it.
I told myself I had no time for selfish pursuits, whether it be hobbies or something more personal. But I have found myself setting aside time I hoped I might spend with you. Speaking of anything but work, I care deeply for you. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to take you on a date.
I feel the same way, Daisuke.
I'm pleased to hear it. If you care to leave here with me, there are things I wish to say and do that should not be done in front of the dishware. I would hate to rattle them.
I'm gonna crack you in 10 different places, baby.
I welcome you to try.
Daisuke sweeps you into his strong arms without warning, taking off up the stairs with you in search of privacy. You're pleased to find out that Daisuke is quite good with his hands. He's not nearly as brittle as you'd have imagined. You would never have guessed you'd end up here after your first meeting. But now, there's nowhere you'd rather be.
Aww. Aww. Daisuke.
Your love is truly priceless.
Indeed. Aww. He is the sweetest. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk to this one.
Ah, my faithful companion. Care to join me for another review?
I'd love to.
So, where should we go? Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Well, that's where we're going. You had me at ice cream.
You arrive at Freddy Yeti's new ice cream joint, the Yummy Yeti. It's a herky-jerky establishment, to say the least. The ice trays are slipping and sliding everywhere. The frozen peas and fruit have not yet been moved totally out of the way, and Freddy himself is hard at work trying to put together the last touches on his icy creations.
We have arrived.
Hey guys, great to see ya. I'll be right with you as soon as I finish mixing this. Dang strawberries won't blend.
What do you think?
Rustic. In the best way. Feels like home.
I agree. Rather charming. The sort of place I'd love to bring a date. I'll note this down.
Grab a seat, guys. Pop yourselves down in that there box of Haagen-Dazs bars.
I hope we won't be eating pre-packaged foods.
Not at all. Just part of the aesthetic.
That's so creative. I love it.
I'm so glad you approve. I want you to enjoy yourself while we're out together. And I must say, Freddy, it really is a good idea.
Aw, shucks. You're making me feel all nice and cold inside.
Have you got menus?
Nope, but look at this.
Freddy points at a long bar of ice, into which he's frozen the various flavor combinations. Strawberries, bananas, pieces of chocolate, vanilla beans, and beside each he has painstakingly, if a bit sloppily, carved the names in ice.
Freddy, that's so cool. Pun intended.
Thanks, guys. Mitchell, you inspired the idea.
I'm touched.
Anyhow, we've got strawberry vanilla swirl, chocolate chill, coffee with cream, and classic vanilla. What'll it be?
You first, mon ami. So much about a person can be determined by their choice in ice cream flavors. Don't you think?
Shall we caffeinate while we refrigerate?
Getting energized for the evening, I see. I approve of high-energy hedonism.
Well, don't just leave me hanging. How is it?
Frederick? Can I call you Frederick? It's absolutely sublime.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Freddy, dare I say it, this is the most voluptuously iced cream I've ever had the pleasure, nay, the honor of tasting. Bravo, my friend. Bravissimo.
Well, guys, I've only got one more thing to offer, and that's my every day is Sunday.
That sounds interesting.
Lay it on me, baby.
First, we've got the ice cream. Vanilla and brown butter caramel.
Just take me now, why don't you?
Consider me titillated.
Then comes the chocolate syrup, which has been heated. Next, we have a subtle glaze of butterscotch.
You're a naughty, naughty boy.
But we like it.
Some ground roasted almonds for a crunch, a bit of whipped cream, and last but not least,
Take me, you nasty animal.
Yes, yes.
well, my friends, that's everything I had for you. I know it's a bit rough still, but I hope you had a good time. I'm not exactly a trained waiter.
Au contraire, I thought the service was great.
Je suis d'accord. And I might say that your grasp of French grasps at my heart. Thank you again for having us on such short notice. Keep an eye out for my review. Very well now, human, we must be going.
As you make your way back to the kitchen, there's a reflective silence. Your hand grazes Mitchell, and he looks at you. It's hard to read his gaze.
I felt it too.
Felt what?
Felt that heat, that electricity.
Well, yes, I suppose there's no use denying it. I think there is something between us. Perhaps we can continue to meet like this and see where it leads us. Ah, we've arrived. This is the end of our night, I suppose.
It doesn't have to be.
let us help ourselves to a second feast. A feast of pleasure.
Making love to Mitchell is like eating at the most extraordinary restaurant you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
He has style, elegance, and great poise. His attention to every detail of your desire is impeccable.
But of course.
He teases you in with appetizers of foreplay and builds up to the entree of your pleasure with the utmost skill. By the time you are cuddling in the sensual aftermath of dessert, you are utterly, completely sated.
And now I must bid you adieu.
Adieu.
Until we meet again.
I must have had so much fun writing this script. And the art. And the voice acting. This is priceless. Priceless. Okay. Oh, where are we? Oh, what's this?
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
Do you trust me to do this? I'm just an average nobody.
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Sure.
That.
Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Okay.
And this is the final look. What y'all think? Follow the link in my bio for a full list of all the pieces.
She holds up a finger, pausing for a moment.
Ooh, sorry, 1 sec. I just need to upload this real quick. There, done. Any longer and I would have missed my upload window. You know how the algorithm on Facebook is. If you don't post every day, you completely lose your viewership.
Ah.
Woo, it's a grind, but my fans are worth it.
Is Facebook some kind of app or?
Only the most popular social media app of all time. It's like InstaFan, Sitter, and Knickknack all in one. Only better.
Okay.
No, like literally. Facebook bought them all out and combined the best parts of them into the social media platform to end all social media platforms. But it's pretty exclusive, invite only, and I don't think humans are allowed.
Aw. No humans allowed. Why not?
No offense, but humans don't have the best track record. I mean, y'all invented things like taxes and littering, ooh, and small talk. Then again, y'all made phones too, so it's not like you're all bad. I guess, since you don't have a placebook, I could share my feed with you. Fill you in on all the tea so you're not missing out.
Okay. Sounds fun. Drama is my guilty pleasure, as long as I'm not involved anyway.
Oh, I knew there was more to you. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Alert, temperature warning. Woo, not again.
Is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
Sure sounds like something.
Fine, really. It's just a faulty sensor. Forget about it.
It looked like a temperature warning and you feel warm.
Oh, huh? I do? Weird. I feel totally fine. It's probably just acting up because I did an extra hour on live. Trust me, I just need a nice hard reset and I'll be good to go. I'll catch up with you after. Try not to miss me too much.
Okay. I only have one. Gosh, I can't mess it up with Nightmare.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
I'll have an avocado.
Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Kofi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right, here we go. One affogato. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato?
Why is it called an avocado?
Well, for fun coffee, the name certainly backs it up. In Italian, they call it affogato al caffè, which literally means drowned in coffee. So, affogato means drowned. That's the way it's made after all. Drown it in espresso.
Sounds like a delicious drowning.
Don't get lost in it. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Dang, I don't know what I did the first time I did Nightmare. I don't remember, and I threw out the footage. I just went with it, and it went really well.
Your room is dark and cold, and though you may have gone to sleep alone, you can feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again? Ah, you're back. I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience. Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people, expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you or be able to stand you. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you. You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up, and then a canine tooth drops to your tongue. You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums. A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth. They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now, but the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience. You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium and...
What did I say last time? I think I said, hey, cut it out. All right, I get the picture.
Am I boring you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh? And what is it you don't want to talk about?
Messing up a public presentation.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Are you going to use my answer to scare me?
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities?
I'm afraid of abandonment.
Interesting. We've all lost someone, haven't we? But for you, it's not losing the person, it's being left that's terrifying.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
Yeah, the question is what I do next. Did I do these?
Now you've done it.
Done what?
You're thinking of getting involved with some of the biggest miscreants round here.
But I love Eddie involved. Who?
Eddie, Volt, Tony. They're all tough ones to keep a hold of.
Who's Tony?
Tony is a toolbox. He goes all round the house, but he tends to stick to the bar here, the breaker box. Don't stay out too late in this general vicinity. I'm warning you. I'm here to protect, to keep the bad ones out and the good ones in. But with this particular locale, I feel like I'm keeping the bad ones safely away from everyone else.
Okay. Where did I get with my kitchen friends? We got love with Daisuke. Not with Mitchell. Not with Koa.
Hey, come get comfy. That fantastic red shirt, by the way. Maika Iloa.
Good to see you.
You too.
Koa stretches his arms out over the sides of the couch, smiling warmly at you. You're starting to get used to this routine.
Looking forward to spending some quiet time together.
Me too.
Koa breathes in deeply, exhaling with an air of supreme happiness. With every passing moment, you feel yourself growing more relaxed. Koa truly has mastered the art of relaxation. Your body and mind feel as though you've just spent the day at a luxury spa. You've never known anyone to have such an intensely calming effect on their environment. After an indeterminate amount of time, Koa finally breaks your comfortable silence.
Hey, I really needed this time. I wanted to say thank you in a way that only a couch can.
Give me the snacks.
It's among the highest honors my brethren can extend to anyone else.
Wow, I'm touched.
I'm glad you understand the value of this gift. I'm really glad we could share this time together. I'm gonna take such a good nap now. Come back anytime you want to share some quiet time, alright? I'm just gonna...
Hi there. I'm just finishing up my latest round of reviews. Care to have a read?
Let's see a Koa's fusion barbecue joint.
Koa's two currents. Let us see. When we walked into the living room for our lunch rendezvous, there was a lot to take in. Hawaiian and Korean themes blended seamlessly in this laid-back barbecue joint. Palm shack decor as if we were transported to Maui, but with traditional Korean furnishings reminiscent of Seoul's best restaurants. Not to mention the comfiest couch seats you could imagine. Bravo! But what about the food? The food? Simply put, this is comfort food that is big on comfort, and we are here for it. My guest and I love the crisscrossing flavors that seem to add a new punch to old classics. This fusion left us feeling fused to the couch in the best possible way. Koa has won big in the food department. In conclusion, if you want a fusion that leaves you feeling like you just toured the world, all without leaving the comfort of your own couch, Koa's Two Currents is our current pick for the best new restaurant in the living room. Which review next?
Let's read Daisuke's sushi shop review.
Here's my review for Omakase Daisuke. The headline reads, "A traditional triumph." From the exquisitely understated decor to the traditional greetings at the door, Omakase Daisuke hits every single mark of a great sushi restaurant. Ambiance, menu selection, food quality, and value are of the highest grade. The at first glance hideous presentation belies sushi of the highest caliber. I've truly never tasted its equal. My guest and I enjoyed a wonderful and, dare I say, romantic dinner for two. And I can recommend this restaurant without a shred of hesitation. Omakase Daisuke receives 5 out of 5 stars. This new kid on the block is here to stay. Which review next?
Well, how about Freddy's ice cream place?
Ah, yes, Freddy's Yummy Yeti. Ahem. This rustic hole in the wall is, at first glance, nothing to write home about. But the frozen exterior belies an inner warmth that brings joy to the soul. From the icicles hanging off the sign to the vintage ice cream box seats, the Yummy Yeti transports one to a magical frozen kingdom reminiscent of a time gone by. Ambiance? 5 stars. But what about the food? While at the Yeti, we devoured 2 absolutely delightful frozen treats. And let me assure you, this isn't the kind of place you go with a full stomach. You'll want a single scoop of one of his unique flavors. And don't forget to save space for his one-of-a-kind, decadent masterpiece, the Everyday is Sunday. Food? 5 stars. Service, of course, can make or break a new restaurant. How was Freddy's? My lovely guest and I were tended to and immediately made to feel right at home. We were never without our host's attention. He saw to it that we treated ourselves to whatever we liked. 5 glowing stars for service. All in all, well, dear friends, I must say that new ice cream joint in town is an absolute accomplishment. All things considered, Freddy Yeti has cracked the code. Or should I say, cracked the cone. Your faithful critic can highly recommend it. Now we come to the most important review of them all. Our reviews of one another.
Oh.
So, what do you think of me?
I'd like to make a reservation. Romantic dinner for 2.
I'd be all too happy to accept that reservation. Where should we dine?
Why don't we do dinner in for a change?
I love the sound of that. Might I suggest we satisfy our other appetites? I think I'll leave my review notes at home for this one. You're already 5 stars in my book.
Aww.
There's no sincerer love than the love of food.
I like him. Okay, where are we? We have 2 left. Let's talk to Daisuke again.
There you are, my love. I had hoped you might come by.
Is everything all right?
It is now that you are here. Come here.
Daisuke wraps his strong arms around you, planting a kiss on you that makes you forget why you even came here in the first place. He fills your senses, overwhelming you with a heat that threatens to consume you entirely.
Regretfully, I must stop there. Otherwise, I will have to take you somewhere more private. And then none of my work will get done. Or yours.
That's fair. Well,
Come back later, please. I need to see you again.
I'll see you then, Daisuke.
Till then, my love.
Okay, let's have some coffee and let's try to do it right with Nightmare.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
What did I take last time? Affogato? I'll take an affogato.
Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right. Here we go. One affogato. Enjoy. You've tried the affogato a few times now. Do you think you've remembered what I told you? Did I personally think the affogato was a drink or a dessert?
You thought it was a drink.
Wow, you remembered. Yep, I like to think of it as a fun drink.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz.
Sure thing.
Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
No, that's not what I wanted. No? How are we with Kopi? 2 out of... yeah, we haven't had that one yet. The Irish coffee. She is charm. Okay, let's go see Nightmare and see what happens.
You've come to expect Nightmare's unsettling presence, but there's no getting used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine. She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
There's a house across the street from yours. There are many houses on your street, but the one across from yours, it's identical. In every way, even down to the 2 rocking chairs out front on the porch. You're sitting in the rocking chair, staring at your neighbor's house across the street. You realize you don't even remember when the house got there. You don't remember anyone moving in. But it's a beautiful day to be sitting outside. So you try to relax. You lean your head back and rock gently, basking in the warm day. You're not sure how much time has passed when you hear the front door across the street open. Your eyes snap open, and you look to see who's come out. The occupant looks happy, humming something to themselves as they sit on one of the chairs and relax. It doesn't seem like they see you, or at least when you make eye contact, they don't make any motion of acknowledgement. You're even more confused than you were before because the resident of the house across the street is you. Hey, who are you? You call out to them, hoping to get some answers. They don't respond. You stand and lean on the railing that wraps around the porch. You don't take your eyes off your doppelganger. Out of the corner of your eye, you see people walking in the middle of the street. There's 2 of them, too, identical in every way. They're walking together in perfect, synchronized stride until they diverge. One walks across the street to your neighbor, and one walks up your walkway. They seem warm, comforting. They point to the rocking chair next to yours. Can I sit with you? They ask. I've been walking so long. You think for a moment before answering. Are you going to stay? You ask. Or will you leave? They seem confused by your question. I'll leave eventually, but this is where I want to be now. I really need a rest, they answer. You shake your head and wave dismissively. If you're going to leave, then leave, you grumble, sitting back in your chair. They look disappointed by this, but do as you ask. And leave. You see them walk down the street the way they came. You look back at your neighbor across the street and see they're sitting next to the stranger who walked up to them. They sit and chat, laughing and giggling, occasionally glancing towards your house, but always returning back to each other. You feel anger start to burn in your chest. You try to soothe yourself by knowing their stranger will leave. They won't always have something you don't. You'll end up the smart one, the one left with a heart intact. As you watch them, they start to change. All of a sudden, they look older. Gray starts to come through their hair, and crow's feet appear by their eyes as they laugh and hold each other's hands. You look down at your own hands, seeing your own skin wrinkling. No, no, you say to no one. Wait, wait! You feel your strength drain and your heart slow. You start to claw at your skin, at your clothes, at your thinning hair. Looking back to your neighbors, they still look at peace. The stranger's form relaxes and eventually turns to dust. Your doppelganger looks bittersweet. They place their hand on the rocking chair their love was once in. Then they look across the street at you. They see you now, for the first time, and they smile at you. You look down as your finger falls off your palm. Your body starts to violently disintegrate, in chunks instead of dust. No, stop, you scream. But it comes out hoarse and broken. I didn't mean it. You feel something strange in your neck and a sickening crack. Your head tumbling to the porch. Your body breaks into pieces as it falls to the ground. Even detached from your neck, you can see your doppelganger neighbor on their porch. They don't fight it. Their body just slowly stops existing. They don't need any more time here. They got the love they were waiting for. Even if their love left before they did, it was still love.
Oh. That's too scary. Why would... I get your point. Oh, God. That's too scary. Why would you show me that?
I'm sorry, my dear. Why do you think I wanted to show you this?
Because I told you I was afraid of being abandoned?
That's true, but what do you think this teaches you?
That love is worth having, even if you have to risk being hurt?
That's exactly it. Being open to love is such a vulnerability. But isn't it worth it? To be we'll always be alone at the end of the day. We can't change that, but we can decide whether we've been known and loved. Now get some rest. You deserve it.
I don't think I went wrong there. I'm gonna save. Okay. Let's meet another Dorian.
Dorian standing in your way is nothing new, but something about this time feels definitive.
Sorry. This one's locked.
Where does it go?
The attic.
Why is it locked?
This is where you keep your lesser things. Memories, art, and other such nonsense. There's a safe in there as well, presumably full of treasures. You locked this door long ago. Years? Decades? Who can say?
I can say.
What do you say?
I'm super bad at remembering where I left my keys.
That's right. If only you had a skeleton key to get me to open again. Until you find a key, I will remain locked.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. Let's talk to Koa.
Hey, buddy. You here to get comfy?
You know it.
Right on, buddy.
Koa smiles at you as you take your seat next to him. Once you're fully settled in, he closes his eyes, savoring the silence. Time seems to slow down in Koa's sweet presence. Talking just doesn't even seem like an option when the vibes are this good. Just as you find yourself beginning to grow sleepy, Koa speaks.
You really know how to share a vibe, buddy.
Good vibes.
I got something for you.
It's lint? Hell yeah.
No problem. When a couch gives you lint, it's like I'm giving you a piece of my own soul. It's really meaningful for a couch. To put it in a way you can understand, it's kind of like a human giving another human a lock of their own hair. I heard that's like real big in human culture.
Thanks for this piece of your soul, then.
You're so welcome, buddy. I'm just feeling so peaceful. You know, a gift of lint from a couch is a big thing. I feel like you know me that much better now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a post-gift nap coming. You take it easy, all right?
He is so cozy. Okay, let's see. Let's see if what comes after.
Oh, hello, you. I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to ask you about something. I'm planning on inviting everyone in the kitchen to dine. At my place. I'd like to have a party of such class and character that none will forget it. Every detail will be accounted for. I shall provide the food, which will be exceptional, of course, but I'm missing just one component. I'd love for you to fill that role.
Oh,
You'd greet our distinguished guests on the way in and make them feel welcome. What do you say?
I'd love to host.
Marvelous. And might I say, you look absolutely fabulous. Everything is prepared. Are you ready to start the feast?
Absolutely. How about a kiss first?
Anything for you, you cheeky little devil. Perfect timing. Our guests are arriving now.
Is this a place where the food is, or...?
Mitchell has gone above and beyond.
Oh, the weird cult figure.
A host? Well, well.
Oh, I haven't met the magician. I need to find him.
Rise and shine.
Reporting for duty!
I haven't talked to him. It looks like Duke Nukem.
I can't wait to see what you've cooked up.
Miranda.
Now this is passionate provisions.
Stefan.
Hey!
And Freddy.
8 guests. Everyone came.
Bonsoir, mes amis.
I never anticipated such service.
Truly top-notch.
I must say, I'm impressed, Mitchell.
My speech might seem a little formal, but I memorized it, so here we go. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I wanted to invite you all here to celebrate my tenure as a critic, and to tell you that I am...
Huh?
Go on, Mitchell. Tell us.
I am retiring Collective gasp. From here on out, I wish only to enjoy my dining experiences. I'll be leaving the notebook at home. So tonight, let's all come together and enjoy this cake. I made it out of dates. I figure it is the most thematic of my time spent with you.
Because of dating? Like dates?
Ah, I had not thought of that. No, it is a date simply because you are so sweet to me.
Aww.
Now, would you like to do the honors?
Bon appetit.
Don't forget to save the pits for me.
Everything is amazing.
Yummy!
Wow, Mitchell, this is really something.
Seconds, please.
You have outdone yourself, Mitchell Linn.
Oh, maybe I should have said date everything. Oh, the chicken.
Yummy.
Okay, everyone, pose for a pic. Did anyone invite him?
Oh, there's a cake now. I'm gonna try this now.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Sure.
Is that so? Let regret not fill your heart then. Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself, a terrifying amalgam of bones both human and animal, grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible, the shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail. Light has no purchase here, for I am XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX! Exclamation point.
Gamer handle.
See you.
Okay. Sweet handle.
Of course, I am darkness incarnate. From now on, you are my penumbra.
Penumbra?
Penumbra. I am the umbra, the darkest core. You are the penumbra, my companion accent shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Sign me up.
Yes! So tell me, Penumbra, what brings you to the call of night?
I noticed that one of the shadows was wrong.
Did you find that out on your own? Or did you use a hint?
On my own.
Observant. I enjoy those who observe.
The globe cast a shadow, and there was no light behind her.
You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What are you trying to accomplish?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
I love darkness. I always try to keep the lights down.
You help my power grow. But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning. If not for your summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
Like romantically?
Such feelings are unnecessary, although not unwelcomed. You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner. Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments.
Okay. Armaments.
My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during the great cataclysm.
I have so many questions.
Naturally, but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind. Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark search. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Your moniker?
While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia, and its relevancy continues to capture my very essence, Lord of Shadows.
What about the X's and the 420?
Oh, signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is. Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows, which is why I leave my mark as such. What troubles you, my penumbra?
The special armor?
I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade. But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
How do we find the armor parts?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual. Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
What happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the Vanta Black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see. What troubles you, my Penumbra?
The Great Cataclysm?
The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly, a great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
What was this power?
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason. But that won't matter once I am at full strength.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
The dark power?
Yes!
I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
It's true, you look very mighty and sexy.
Oh, that's exactly the idea. I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely. Farewell.
Well, I think I did better than the first time. I like it.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
I would like an Irish coffee.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
I love Irish coffee.
And there we are. And is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
What exactly makes it an Irish coffee?
Well, it's just how it's made. You really need to use Irish whiskey. Any other alcohol won't really work. Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through.
So what happens if I made it with scotch?
I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I like Irish coffee. I like many coffees. But I think it is time to take a break, which I will do, but I will be back. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Last time,
Oh
Nightmare just
no,
launched
Nightmare,
right into
I
an unpleasant
forgot.
dream she prepared for you. But for some reason tonight, she hesitates. Whatever the reason, this could be your opportunity to get to know her better, or perhaps to swing your dreams in a more pleasant direction.
Hey, wait. I was just thinking, maybe we could talk a little before we get down to the scaring?
Oh. Well, sure. I guess we could for a little while. We've been talking about fear, and what your fears mean to you. Would you like to talk about more of your fears?
I just want to talk to you, actually.
Me. This isn't about me. It's about you. Maybe we should just talk about things you want instead. Tell me your deepest desires.
I always wanted a goth girlfriend.
You have.
It's hard to tell in the darkness, but you could swear Nightmare blushes.
That's interesting. Well, wow. Of all the things to have in your mind. There's all sorts of things in your head, you know. And I can dig through them and try to make the best sense of it I can, but haven't you ever wondered why some of your dreams are so nonsensical? I can make anything scary, but the scariest dreams are the ones that stick with you when you wake. The ones that come from a place of true fear. Things that keep you up at night. So you telling me those things about your biggest fears, it was nice of you. You gave me the keys to really scare you. I guess, I'm not used to people playing along with me.
I imagine most people don't understand how important your work is.
Few do, unfortunately. There's so much to be learned from nightmares. On an animalistic evolutionary level, some say nightmares are sort of like practice for life-threatening scenarios. Others say nightmares are just your brain sorting through stressful events from your day. All pretty useful things, in my opinion. And yet, despite all the scientific advances humanity has achieved, no one really knows that much about me at the end of the day. It's a little sad, isn't it?
I think that's kind of hot, actually.
You do?
Nightmare fidgets nervously.
That's cool.
Nightmare looks past you at something you can't see.
Oh no. Look at the time. We've been talking so long. If I don't get started now, we won't have time to finish. You hear something dripping. Drip. 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 You look up at the ceiling, then.
Nightmare serves you some unpleasant imagery, but it's just not quite up to her usual standard. Something about her seems off her game. What could have happened? Perhaps you can ask her about it another night.
I think I fixed my error there. I don't remember where I went wrong. But now it is time to take a break. And I will most definitely be back. Thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.